outstanding achievement goes to Ranveer Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for the one and only Ranveer Singh for bringing to life the legendary Kapil Dev in '83. No one could have pulled this off like the one and only Ranveer Singh, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, many congratulations. Many congratulations. May I request, sir, I'll sir, can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? The one and only Ranveer Singh winning Indian of the Year 2022 for outstanding achievement.
Good evening to you all. How are we doing? Damn, it's good to be back. I love you too! Like so much. I really love Delhi. It's great to be back. Here is where I started my cinematic journey and I'm back here. Band Baja Barat se leke 83 tak. Taaliyan ho jaye. Kya baat hai? Kya baat hai?
Ranveer, let me ask you. You played many a role.
Sir, may I ask you one thing? I've always wanted to ask you this.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
May I?
Sure,
आपकी
please.
इजाजत से
Please.
आपकी इजाजत क्यों ले रहा हूं? आप मेरे से बड़े मस्तीखोर आप हैं, इन लोगों को पता नहीं.
आप मेरे जैसे बात करो तो पूछ सकते हैं.
वो
हाँ, you have
See,
to
I
act.
told you he's a bigger masttikhor than me. How your name, Zaka? What it mean?
It means blessed.
What a
Thank you.
beautiful name.
Thank you
sir.
for
It's
asking.
very unique. I don't know anybody else called Zaka, but I think it's got a great phonetic ring to it, sir.
Thank you.
I have a weird quirk about quirky names.
Uh-huh.
क्या नाम है ना सर? Zaka. It's like literally
Ranveer, this is about you.
the
so-
filmiest name.
filmiest name.
It's not about me, sir. It's about him.
Of course.
I'm just here to celebrate him. I just did all of this to celebrate him and everything he did to make us proud. Look at this room, man, full of champions. Neeraj Chopra, Sania Mirza, Hartirat Singh, my God. Kapil Dev, we are in esteemed company. And I'm honored to be here. And I'm only too happy to be on this stage here today. Wah, पूछिए sir, पूछिए.
So, you've done many a role in the past. You've done Khilji, you've done Baji Rao. But Kapil Dev, everyone knows how he walks, how he talks. Matlab, his bowling action, so unique. Weren't you afraid कि लोग इसको देखेंगे और बोलेंगे ये तो बिल्कुल कपिल के जैसे नहीं है?
You know, it's funny. I was asked at the very beginning of my career if you were chosen to do a biopic, who would you do? And it stumbled out of my mouth. I said Kapil Dev, and I don't even know why.
Wow.
Later at night, I was like, why did I say Kapil Dev without even thinking? It was destiny. It's just a twist of fate. It had to happen. It was written in the stars, I think. I think maybe I wanted to play a legendary athlete, a cricketer, and I think I kind of look like him. You know?
Do they look like each other?
Kind of.
Do they?
Just
Can we have a round of applause?
Just a little less handsome, just a tad bit less swagger, but I'm there and thereabouts.
You know what? We asked him the same question before he started shooting. This was, I think, 2018 or so. We have a small video clip. This was right after Padmavat released, and everybody was raving about how well you played Khilji. Let's play out that video. And this is what he said before even starting shooting about playing the role of Kapil Dev.
I think the most difficult challenge is just around the corner. January, I'm going to be training to bowl like Kapil Dev. That's going to be hard. I must tell you this story, okay? I went to Lord's to watch the test match. It rained all day and there was not a single ball bowled. I was just sitting from morning to evening drinking pins, hoping for one ball. So, in the box, Sachin Tendulkar happened to come and I was lucky enough to get some time with him, and I was telling him I'm doing this movie and I'm playing Kapil Dev, and he was like, and I was like, sir, I think, I'm going to do all the homework and I'm going to get the look and the accent and everything, but I think the most difficult part will be the bowling. And he was like, oh, you are going to do the bowling yourself? And I said, yeah, sir. He was like, oh. He also thinks it's going to be damn tough. Every cricketer I've spoken to saying, bro, do you know what you signed up for? Getting Kapil Dev's action, which is probably the most unique bowling action, is going to be quite the task.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was in 2018, before even he started shooting. What I want to ask you is, did you meet Sachin Tendulkar after the movie?
I have not been able to compare notes, but I'll tell you another story. It's similar to this.
Okay.
After a particular match in the UK, I was hanging out with the boys, KL and Hardik and Ishant, and we were all hanging out, and I was in preparation for the film, and I had just not started my training yet, and I was telling them as well, okay, I'm going to bowl, like, sir. They were like, okay, come on, get up and show us. And I did what I knew at the time, and they were like, it's terrible. And Hardik in his Hardik way, nahi, bilkul nahi chalega. And then they got up and they were showing me, they were showing me every nuance because it's so iconic.
Yeah.
And I remember when we started the process, our trainer, who I have to credit with this performance, who put his heart and soul into our film and was really a beacon and a touchstone for me throughout the process, Mr. Balwinder Singh Sandhu, who played the 83 final, brought us glory. Kapil Pa's favorite, Ballu Pa. He told me that तू जब भी run-up लेके आता है ना, ऐसे लगता है पहलवान आ रहा है कपिल की bowling करने. तो पहले तो you have to go and change your physicality. So he sent me to kind of drop all the mass that I had gained for Simba.
Yeah.
And then we started making some headway. When my physicality started matching his lankiness, that's when we started making headway. Let me tell you, मेरी कमर टूट गई यार वे ऐसे bowling करते करते.
I will deny that. He stayed with me for 10, 12 days, and a couple of days we went to the practice. And first time I realized and respect for the film industry increased. It's not he played my role. We practiced. He bowled continuously 4 hours. Wow. And I was keep on telling everybody, यार जुलाई में बॉल कर रहा है, पसीना आके गिर जाएगा, ये athlete नहीं है. But he continuously bowling for 4 hours. Batting I can understand.
Wow.
Anybody can bat for 4 hours. I said, यार he doesn't have that muscle. आधे में पिक्चर रह जाएगी जब अब कर रहा है, तो he should, take a break. आजकल तो बॉलर 4 ओवर से ज्यादा करने नहीं देते हैं. He must have bowled 150 balls in that same every time. Evening we come back, he said, ठीक था. I said, Baba, बहुत ठीक था, बस कर. I still remember because, the amount of hard work he's put. And इसका खाना सुबह खाता था, एक बार उसके बाद 16 घंटे खाना नहीं खाता था. बलविंदर सिंह संधू इसको बोला नहीं, you have to reduce. उससे पहले ये, I think that
police आया police.
He was like this big, and I must say that it's not he done my role, but all the players. I mean, that Ravi Shastri acting who did, he's a right-hand bowler and he bowled left arm.
Wow.
Like Ravi Shastri. The amount of work they done together, hats off to them, and the most credit goes to Kabir Khan.
Yeah, absolutely.
I must
absolutely.
say that. Hats off to him.
Absolutely, the director Kabir Khan. In fact, mentioning Kabir Khan, so I watched the movie in Delhi in a theater at the height of the Omicron wave. It was a full house. And it is the only second movie that I have watched where after the movie, people stood up and clapped for 10 minutes.
Wow.
10 minutes
Wow.
till the entire credit rolls got over. The only other previous movie that I've seen in a Delhi theater where people did the same thing was Chak De India.
Wow.
That was 15 years ago. So, let me ask you, you have to do the accent. You have to do the accent because, you know, physicality hai, bowling action theek hai, but the accent. How did you master that?
There are a couple of things. We actually shot the film and it released much later. When I watched it after leaving a gap, there were a couple of nuances that even I was astonished. I was like, when did I pick up on that, you know? Because spending time with him, what actually happened in terms of the character development, this was a two-pronged process.
Yeah.
One was learning the cricket, and the other was actually the persona. So I first felt that everybody knows, like you said, how he walks, how he talks. He's an iconic figure.
Yeah.
So how are you going to do it? Through studying perhaps video footage. So I asked the AD team, the assistant directors, to fill my iPad up with footage, and there were like 4 files. I was like, "Ye kya hai, sir? 83 ka video footage itna hi hai." So I said, "Kabir sir, ye to nahi chalega. How am I going to be able to do it with just this much?"
Learn with this,
He
yeah.
said, "Let's go and stay with him. Let's go and shadow him." I said, "This is the only way it's going to happen." So I went to his house, and I was accepted into the home like a son. Sir would go to work, I'd go to play cricket, and the evenings from like 7 to 10, we'd just sit and listen to his stories, and he's a great storyteller. And
Not at all.
and I just videograph him and take notes and observe. So when I saw those two things, and I'll tell you the two instances. One was that dance, the celebratory dance. He has a very unique way of dancing. And if you tell him a joke, he has a very unique way of laughing. So these two nuances, when I saw on screen, I was like, ye kab seekh liya maine? I was astonished with a couple of things in there myself.
Can you do the dance? The celebratory dance?
That line, of course, came in the trailer,
Yeah.
and that I think I'm very grateful that, you know, it's become a famous line. It's almost one of those, you know, famous dialogues now. Which one? You know it.
Yeah.
You say it, yaar.
नहीं, you have to say it.
मैंने तो बोल दिया.
You have to say it.
मैंने सारी उम्र बोला है, अब आपका टाइम है.
We here to win. what are वो journalist कैसे बोलते हैं, sir? To win the World Cup. What are we here for? एटीट्यूड देखो बंदे का. बैठा प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कह रहा जीतेंगे और जीत के दिखाया. We only wanted to make you proud, sir. It was we weren't thinking, आओ यार बड़ी blockbuster बनाते हैं, critical acclaim लूटते हैं. ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. The only thing on our mind, me, Kabir, and the entire team, was that when the players see their film, they should feel proud, and we should celebrate their achievement. That was the only thing we wanted. I hope you're proud, sir.
And what a tremendous feeling it was for all of us watching the movie. You literally became Kapil Dev for 2 hours on screen. Thank you very
It
much.
was one of the best, most fulfilling moments of my life. I must tell you, the night of the grand premiere in Mumbai, all of them were sitting together in one screen, watching the retelling of their glorious achievement on celluloid. I was watching their faces when they were watching the film, and the kind of emotions that they were going through, laughing, crying, clapping, holding back their tears, and the moments that we shared together after that, that's a lifetime memory for me. It's what I live for, and I'm only too grateful.
All right. Okay. Before we go to the final award, the Marquee Award, the Indian of the Year 2022, I want to get an audience poll. I have our colleagues here. Anand is there. Who does the audience think deserves to be the Indian of the Year 2022?
Zaka, you are there with the heroes there. I'm here with the LLBs, the lords and ladies of the last benches. So that's where I am. So we're going to ask you here. Who do you think will be the Indian of the Year 2022? Jor se! Neeraj Chopra.
We can't hear you here.
How many
Up
for
front.
How many for Neeraj Chopra? Neeraj Chopra, how many? Are louder!
All right, let's.
Who else? Anybody else? Who else?
Any other names?
Any? Chopra, no doubt. Any? No other name. Neeraj Chopra. Sridhar Vembu. Zoho. Only for Zoho. Okay, one vote for Zoho, so many votes for Neeraj Chopra. It's just there.
All right,
It's
let's
just
call
there.
for the envelope, please, for the final award of the night. And I request both Kapil Paji and Ranveer to do the honors, please.